So the first question is, Wahu, you're an influencer. Is there a place for these kids who are here to become influencers? How is that world? Please describe it for us.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me at the back? If you can hear me, wave your hand at me. Yeah. So, like you've heard, my name is Wahu, and I am a singer. I'm also an influencer. And just to answer the question, I think this is such a beautiful space to be in. I just became an influencer during COVID, actually, so that's about 5 years now, is when I got into influencing. And it was really because, I was in a place where I was seeing you can take advantage of technology now. And right now we are connecting with so many people in a different way. Way back when I was young, we used to talk maybe on phone only, So things have changed a lot. And it's definitely a way of making money, and there's a space for everybody, but it does come with responsibility as well. Being on social media comes with a lot of responsibility, because a lot of people would be looking to see, what are you saying? Why are you saying what you're saying? What are you associating yourself with? So to learn to be a good influencer, you have to learn to be a good human being with good values, believing the right things, being kind to people. Because if you're not kind to people offline, you will be bad to people online. Okay, so to learn to be a good influencer, influencing means making people believe in what you believe. You get? But you have to believe in the right things. So you start practicing by being offline. When you're offline, are you obedient to your parents? Are you kind? Are you do you think of other people when you're doing your things? Are you rude? Those are the things you need to learn before you can become a good influencer.
Thank you. A hand of applause for Wahu. Now, I'll ask you a question, and you'll mix with with maybe some. Many kids are looking up to you, both of you, right? They see you on TV, they see you on social media, and they want to be like you. And especially for these children in the age of technology, they really want the best for themselves. They can see everything just on being on the phone. Tell us about, what did you advise the children in the space of believing in themselves? So some want to be in tech, some want to be influencers, some want to go to music, play soccer, but maybe they don't know, should I believe in that, or I should just say, life is work, go to work, study, go to work, and yeah.
Thank you, Anthony. Can you hear me, everybody? Hello, children. Hello, children. I teach Sunday school. That's why I know the command. I hope you can hear me. I'm very soft-spoken, but I'll try my level best. My name is Maureen Waititu once again. I'm a mom of 2 boys. They're there. And I'm a social media influencer. And guess what else I am? I'm a lawyer. Yes, I'm a lawyer. Yeah, sometimes, thank you, kids. Sometimes I get, confused, but, whether I'm doing this or that, because I wear so many hats, but we'll leave it there. Anthony, I just want to say thank you. It's a privilege to be sitting here at this panel. What you're doing is life-changing, and I'm happy to witness it. Thank you. So, social media influencer, what was the question?
The question is of believing in themselves.
Okay. Okay, kids, I'll be done in a minute. So let me finish with the believing in yourself. So when I started social media, way before TikTok, way before everything, I used to ask myself, is the content I'm putting out there inspirational or educative or funny? If it's none of those, then it doesn't need to be there. So find your purpose. For instance, you can say, I'm going to showcase cooking. You should believe in yourself so much, such that, and I know there are parents here, stay stubborn and tell them, Mommy, Daddy, I want to do ABCD on social media. and they will support you, okay? Like Wahu said, you can't be a bad person offline or online, and you're the opposite of that. Because you can only give what you have. If you have hatred, that's what you give. That's why you find so many people saying really bad things online, because it shows how rotten their hearts are, okay? And maybe someone else can be very mean to you and start criticizing you. Do not let go of your dream, okay? Remember, these people all only project who they are. If it's bitterness, if there's jealousy, they won't be happy for you, right? You know, they say, for instance, when you give a compliment to a person and say, hey, you look beautiful today. When you look at that person, she has joy and genuine compliments for you because that's who they are. So solidify who you are. Be guided by your parents, your guardians, your aunties and uncles, and at the same time, protect yourselves being on social media. It can get really murky, but please don't use social media for any other thing, especially talking to strangers. So let your parents walk with you. And I really hope that more parents today can take that away. We're in the age of technology. Lucky for us, we've seen both sides. No phones to phones. No, landlines to mobile and iPhone 16 Pro Max. So there's a time we lived without internet. Do you know what we used to do? You go to the bathroom with a newspaper and you read it from the beginning to the end. Okay, I'm joking, but seriously, we never used to take our phones to the bathroom, you know, unless maybe I can hear someone laughing here next to me. I think they do it even now with a newspaper. But you guys, a lot of who are Gen Alphas, you've been born in the technology world. You're the future generation, okay? Please take advantage of every moment you get to learn about technology. Come for such forums. Tell your friends to tell their friends. And we make the world a better place with technology. Thank you.
Thank you. A hand of applause for her. Now let's go to teachers. Wahu. So your songs are heard in classrooms, at homes, right? Something in the classrooms, I know sometimes when they are there and the teachers are there when I just do that song. And the teachers may feel you are inspiring many. What do you think is the role they are playing in helping students to just be their persons like you are? I'm sure you had a teacher, right? They did not know they were inspiring you or building. How do we encourage them? What should we tell them, the teachers?
Okay, so here is what I'm going to say, and I know it's not something that you don't already know as teachers. You play such an important role in how a child feels. I remember there's a time my beautiful Nyakeo, who is sitting over here, you can wave to guys a little bit, just wave a little bit. That's my Nyakeo over there. I remember when she was younger, I couldn't argue. The teacher said, and I'm like, but I'm your mom. And she's like, no, but the teacher said. I'm like, that's the amount of authority that you have. And that's not to be taken lightly. And I'm sure you know it. I remember my math teacher who made me love math. And kids, I studied math at the University of Nairobi. And it is because my teacher in primary school, Mrs. Gatimu, made me love math. The way she taught it. I don't even think she knows it, but she made such an impact in my life, you know. I also remember bad teachers. And sometimes you look like, I still don't, I'm like, don't talk to me. I still have trauma, you know. But that shows how much you can impact a life. And it's so important to not take that lightly. I pray and hope that you do take it with the heaviness that us as parents also trust you to take it, you know, and knowing that you're influencing. I remember some time back I was watching Will Smith talking about his primary school teacher. Did you guys see that? And he was talking about, wow, this woman gave me the confidence to be who I am today. Another one of the teachers had a problem, something, they needed surgery. And one of the kids she taught was the doctor performing the surgery. And he just said, I'll do this for free because the impact you had in my life is what got me here to be a surgeon. And he said, I've covered all your bills because I'm so grateful for the role you played. So it's so delicate and it's so important. It's also hard. I know it's not easy. You have so many kids, you have your own life going on, there's many things you're balancing, but it is for you to understand it's literally God-given, forming and shaping a life. Like, that's what I would like for you guys to take away. I know you already know it, but I'm just re-emphasizing that it's such a critical role. My math teacher made me love math, and some of the things that I use for math, I learned in class 7 up to today. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what I have to say in terms of the role of the teacher. You can either be that teacher who the student remembers fondly, or the one that the student says, "Huya." So yeah, but I pray and hope that we are gonna move in the positive direction. Yeah.
Thank you. A hand of applause. Now we are coming to the end. Do you have questions? We'll get questions from students, from teachers, and from parents. Now, let's speak to the parent. I know you're very keen on digital safety, and we've discussed this even previously. What advice would you give parents about guiding their children's media consumption?
Thank you, Anthony. As a mother, I can tell you that these guys have no privacy when it comes to what they watch and do online. And the reason why that is because it's very easy to get into the rabbit hole and find things that only children have an eye for. I recently raised an alarm over this doll called Labubu doll. Has anyone heard of Labubu doll? Yeah, Labubu doll. Does anyone have a Labubu doll? Oh, I can see a few hands. I don't mean to scare you. This is not to scare you, but some of the things that happen online and they're programmed to actually reel in your children are the most innocent little things. Let me repeat this. Me personally, as a mother and as an adult, I don't even see it, but they actually see it. So when I heard about this Labubu doll, which is basically, they call it the devil's pet, from Lazuzu, okay? When you get a chance, go and check out Lazuzu, all right? And some of these things are so subtle yet again, but you wonder, what is the craze about? Because these dolls are not cheap. And there have been reports of people waking up with scratches, the Labubu doll moving, changing the eye color. And let me tell you, when you see the picture, they're the cutest thing ever. You don't need such. But that's what I'm saying. As a parent, please don't give your children any privacy until they're 18 and they can leave. So always use the safety measures. Like I know Elimutab has a parental control where they can go into the internet, but the good internet. And that's what Elimutab does. Yes, I'll be done in a minute. Okay. So, as a parent, once again, another safety measure is selecting the times your kids can have screen time. All right? Please, just so you know, the younger a child is, the less time they should spend on screen. And then you can agree with them. And why I'm saying agree is so that they can also be part of the decision making. For instance, when I give the boys will never take their tablets without actually asking. And if I'm not at home, they'll tell maybe our house manager, can you call mommy? Or they'll wait until I'm back. But you see, what I do is I give them that freedom and decision making so that they can set their own goals. And sometimes they'll come and say, Mommy, can we have another extra 30 minutes? And I say, sure, set the alarm. And that alarm goes off at 30 minutes, they just bring their tablets. So I sleep with the tablets at home. they stay in my room. Because you do not know. Let me tell you, you do not know, especially innocent channels like YouTube Kids. You know, there's a time my then 6-year-old, Kai, there he is. He was just watching something. I mean, I'm seeing animation, like a cartoon. And then he tells me, Mommy, this, it was Sonic. As you can tell, they love Sonic. He said, this Sonic looks like a girl and like a boy at the same time. I won't go further into the details, but what I'm saying is children are programmed to see what can only work with their minds. This whole thing with technology is deep. So make it work for you. For instance, the boys love animating. And they'll do it every 5 minutes. See, mommy, what I've made. See, mommy, what I've made. I've done my research. I've seen the app they're using is safe. And when they're out there, they're out of the tablet. The only TV they can watch, or YouTube they can watch, is from the TV. So either a movie on Netflix, Showmax, YouTube Kids, but so it's out there in the family vicinity and view. And don't give up, guys. Don't be scared. Just utilize technology for the good. People make money out of technology. Ask Wahu. Ask me. We've paid bills and we've been in rooms that we never thought we could be in. This thing is called what? Hackathon. What do I know about hackathon? I know nothing. I'm so clueless. But it's because of the platform that has been built for me. Hence, I'm able to gain trust with Elimutab, besides the wonderful Wahu. And, it feels good to be involved. It's happening so fast. The more you fight it, the more you'll be left behind. But why not do it the right way? Let your kids code. Let them make a living out of it. People are finishing, and you've seen how many Gen Zs are out there without work, yeah? But they can do so much more. And we can continue this conversation on how you can make social media technology work for you. Thank you.
Wow, another hand of applause. So we are coming to the end. The last question for Wahu, and then the last question for her. So Wahu, you've redefined success, right? You said you're a singer, you're an entrepreneur, and now you're also a mom to the girls. What does success mean to you today? And how do we pass this definition to the kids? Most of them think success is having those, they see on social media guys with big houses, big cars, and they think that is success. What does success mean to you?
Okay, so here's the thing. Even me, when I was growing up, we were told success is having a lot of money. Yeah? And you grow up and you realize there's more to success than money. Yeah? And how I look at success is on 3 levels. I look at it first on a personal level. Yeah? Am I feeling fulfilled? Am I doing the thing I was created to do? Am I living with purpose? Am I happy? Am I peaceful? Am I learning to deal with whatever past that I may have had? Am I intentional about getting better and better? That is a personal success for me. And then on a second level, I'm going to call it Ikigai. Yeah? Tony, have you heard of Ikigai? Ikigai means basically doing the thing you love, doing the thing you love, making money from it, loving what you do, and inspiring and motivating other people. Are you of service? Is the thing that you're doing serving other people? That is from a work perspective. And the last definition for me of success is my relationships. Do I have meaningful and rich relationships with my kids, with my sisters, my friends, my husband? What is the quality of my relationship? So success is not just the things you see on social media, guys. I have a new car. I have my house. I'm in Paris. Many of those people, let me tell you, on social media, people show you only what they want you to see. They may have come from wiping their tears, like this, they were crying, and then they pose, because they want to look a certain way. I'll tell you, what you see about me on social media is what I allow you to see. And literally, it is like 5% of my life. Okay, so don't ever look at someone on social media and say, wow, their life is so... You don't know what they are going through. You don't know if that mansion is for their uncle. You don't know if that car, they have borrowed money from Sijui, where to. Don't ever live your life. Okay. The other day, there was a guy making people feel bad about catching a matatu at 35. I'm talking to the adults, yeah? That's his life. That's his win. Can we just do our thing? You don't even know what other problems he has in his life. Is he happy? Are his kids happy? Social media can make you feel a certain way. But like Maureen said, you need to be able to sift it and make it work for you. You know where to draw the line. Know where to draw the line and say, I'm not taking negative energy. I'm not taking pressure. That's another thing. Pressure to be successful, or pressure to be in a relationship, or pressure to look a certain way. Because social media can do that. And when you start getting that pressure, you diminish your happiness. And guys, we only have one life. One. It's not a rehearsal. If by the time you're 18, 90 years old, and all you did was live by social media pressure, you'll be so sad. You'll be looking back and saying, oh my goodness, my relationships. What happened? Oh my goodness, did I do the thing God put me on this earth to do? That's what I'm going to say. Happiness on a personal level, doing things that you enjoy to do, and having quality relationships. That for me is what success is, and that's what I'm trying to teach my kids as well, in terms of, don't say happiness or success is money. Money is not bad, guys. Money is not bad. I'm not gonna say money is bad. Money is good, yeah? But it's not the only thing you need. Okay, and that's the thing I'm trying to teach my kids. Yeah.
Wow. A hand of applause. Maureen, the last question for you. So you've come to this hackathon. Do you believe there is events like this, Mazingira Bora Hackathon, as you can see here, are important for this young generation? Do you think, what do you think is happening to this young generation?
Thank you once again, Anthony. When Mary, I don't know if she's here, Mugure, one of our team members, reached out and she told me about the hackathon. I told her, I'm going to be there and I'm coming in fast. The reason why that is because I've seen how my children have really embraced technology. They're interested in it. I came to learn my older son has a YouTube channel I didn't know about. And he animates and he puts his, hi. And I kept thinking, which avenue can I introduce my kids to be able to have direction, basically direction, because where do I start? I don't even know how to pronounce this hackathon. I didn't know. If you told me where you go, I was like, let me reach there. Then I'll tell you what it is, yeah? And this is so important for willing parents like myself. This is important for a parent who listens to her kids. My older son he's a fantastic sketcher to the T. He's a fantastic animator. He's also very interested in AI. So he'll look at something, it's like, Mommy, that's AI. I'm like, what? I didn't even look at it that way. He has a special eye to identify things. And to be honest, I've spent the last year or two looking on where I can take him, either for STEM and the other things. And I can't wait to also learn so I can know how to also support him and support these forums. And let me make a promise that moving forward, you can count on me. On not only the, thank you. Thank you. You can count on me to amplify the conversation, for me to come here clueless as I am, but there are things I'm not clueless on, especially parenting, and also to bring in as many people as possible and to also see experiences, see these kids doing the wonderful work they're doing, and just immerse myself, because the truth is, the next 5 years, it's even too far. It's too far. I'm telling you, technology is moving so fast. just like, have you ever heard of quail business? Or what was the other one? You know, that biashara that comes, Uber. When Uber got here, the first guys who were there for 2 years, they made money. But nowadays, they're not making, because now it's a year, because people came a bit too late. They should have known. They were resisting. And that's what a lot of parents do. They resist. A lot of schools and teachers also, I feel, can be educated so that they're able to handle our children and give them that move. Because if it's not now, it's never. And well done for this amazing hackathon.
Thank you very much for that.